Brilliance Audio presents Love Next Door by Helena Hunting, performed by Teddy Hamilton and Andy Arndt. Dylan. To me, moving home means I've failed. It means facing all the people I left behind and have basically avoided for the past decade. It means going back to where everyone knows everyone else's business. But I honestly don't have anywhere to stay in Chicago that isn't an Airbnb, and I don't have the kind of money to sustain that. I must take too long to answer because Dad fills the silence. Did you manage to get another job out there in the city? No, I haven't found anything yet. I've applied for a bunch of positions, but none of them are what I really want to be doing, and to be honest, I don't even know what that is. I have always been singularly focused on getting a job so I can continue to live the city life. Only I never stopped to ask myself what it was I wanted to do as a profession. And now that I'm in a position to find a new job doing something I love, I'm a bit lost. What is it exactly you'd want me to be doing for you, if I agreed to stick around for a while? Same kind of thing you did last time. Help manage the books, field calls from customers, set up deliveries, make connections with the other companies in town. I know it's a lot to ask, but I could really use your help, darling. Just for a few months, until Billy is back on his feet. My family and friends have this habit of saying my name in a way that sounds like Darlin instead of Dylan. I look around my half-packed bedroom and consider what's left of my life here. I have no job and no boyfriend. All the people I've worked with have either had to take jobs elsewhere or were part of a couple, putting me on the outs. Sure, I'll get the occasional text message or invitation to go out for drinks, but they are proximity friends, not the kind I would reach out to after Jason and I broke up. I have a couple of girlfriends from college I still talk to, but I spent most of my time studying and working, trying to get ahead. I've realized that as much as I love the city, I built a life in a bubble that consisted mostly of my boyfriend and my job, and with both of those gone, there's not much left for me to hold on to. Besides, my dad asking for help is a big deal. We've always gotten along well, and I know how much work the project management side of things can be, especially since it's such a small business. I don't want my dad to end up in the same position he did 2 years ago. Not when I can actually do something to help, even if it means leaving the city behind. Okay, Dad, I'll come home.
Van. You said you were Bee's grandson? Which one are you? I raise a hand in the air because seriously, who does this woman think she is? I'm not answering any of your questions until you answer mine. Who are you, and how did you get in here? I'm Bee's neighbor, and I used a key. First of all, Bee's neighbor is not a name, and secondly, that could be any key. Maybe you picked the lock. Maybe it should be me threatening to call the cops on you since you're the one breaking into my grandmother's house. Bee called me Linny, and you can call the cops if you want, but they're probably on break since there are only 3 in the whole of Pearl Park, and they're friends of my family. I live over there. I've known Bee my whole life. Well, that explains why she's so familiar. I'm Van. Van? Donovan, I say in frustration. My grandmother only shortened my name when she was talking to family. Her eyes flare. Donovan? Firestone? Oh, we've been emailing? She motions between us. About Bee's estate? We've been emailing back and forth for months. Nope, I've been emailing with some dude named Dylan. Not some dude. Me. I'm Dylan. Dillion Stitch. I thought you said your name was Linny. No, I said Bee called me Linny. My actual name is Dylan. Anyway, I'm guessing you're here to put the will into probate? You might be here to have the place appraised so you can sell it to developers or whatever. Good luck on getting the lot divided, by the way. Parceling off land will never happen. Besides, the zoning laws on this side are different. So whatever plan you're probably hatching isn't going to work. You might get a fair price for the land, but I'm not sure whoever buys it is going to get much love from the neighbors. Right. Okay. I can't sell right now anyway, so chill out. But you'll sell eventually. What's it to you if I do? You might be able to sell, but you'll never get them to agree to subdivide the lot. Good to know. And I'm about done with this conversation. I'm keeping an eye on you. Both of them, actually. And with that, she storms out.